Hello and welcome everybody to TLS. We're back with a back-to-back day, and we're starting out with a pretty big matchup here. Alliance 4 versus Jet Black. Joining me here today is Tegan.
Hello.
After your exam.
Yeah, so I make no promises about the quality of this commentary, but we're just here for the memes.
Yeah, it's been a busy day for you could say.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to put it.
But, anyways, yeah, Alliance 4 versus Jet Black. Thoughts here?
Well, Alliance 4 has proven themselves to be very strong. Jet Black has also proven themselves to be very strong. And so between these two alliances, you know, I really think it's whoever has the better day that's going to come out on top here. I just don't think there's anything that, you know, there's some big differences here. Like obviously Alliance 4 has that experience behind them. Jet Black, they're all very experienced, but maybe a little less top notch, but a very solid alliance all around. So if Jet Black has a good day and Alliance 4 has an off day, we could totally see them taking some matches here.
Yep, no, agreed. And it is going to be a good one for sure. I mean, both these teams looking to be pretty competitive and going to see what they can do, especially because Jet Black is a few matches behind in the rankings right now in terms of plays. So there's going to be a bit of interesting thing as they kind of shoot up the rankings potentially here as they complete their matches. So
a win here can put them, depending on their game differential, up to 5th based on just the number of wins in this matchup alone. And I think we have a fair bit of Jet Black coming today too. So keeping that in mind, I am super excited to see how this goes down.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, why don't we talk a little bit about a nice chat bet for our chatters to predict here for this matchup. What are you thinking?
Well, that's a really good question. I think that this one could be done in you know, I'm trying to figure out how many matches I think Jet Black is going to take off of Alliance 4, and so I'm just trying to guess what a good one could be. Do we think maybe there's gonna, like, is Jet Black gonna get a match off of them? Do we think that's reasonable? Or is that
I think that's
spicy?
potentially, yeah, definitely possible. Let's see, how have the results actually been against other top teams? Have they played against anybody, any of the top 3 or 4?
That's an excellent question, and to that I have no clue. They did beat SAD.
So they lost SAD. 1 to SAD. They took 1 off Good Vibes Only. And I think Alliance 4 is considered better. So why don't we say, do they take a match off them?
Sure, let's do that. Why don't we do that? And I think that's within their grasp, but again, it's gonna be very I don't know, it could be very, very spicy. I don't know. They easy take 1 match, says Julia. You think it's gonna be easy? Well, then put your money where your mouth is, young lady.
Polls up. So you can,
well,
not poll voting thing.
Poll voting, yeah. And so, we got some people saying no. We got some saying yes.
Yeah, looking at their 1 win over Good Vibes Only was the first match. Where they won by 60 points. But after that, they kind of lost in fairly convincing fashion for the rest of the matches. Depends on how you value Good Vibes Only. Have they played Alliance 4? They have not.
They have not, no. Oh wow, we got a lot of people putting power cells on this one. We got 3,500 available. Well, that's in the yes pool, 633 for no. And as such, we are, you know, you could get a good amount of money if you make the right choice here. So try to make the right choice. We got
I don't know
Julia.
how you can tell who's voted for what. Is there
I know. You can like hover over it. So we've got Julia versus Logan here. Okay, Logan's saying no. Julia's saying
There's
yes.
two
Oh, we
people
got
saying
another
no.
one.
Yeah.
I can't tell who.
I don't
Someone
know how to
voted
look
with
at
10
this,
power
but yeah.
cells. I don't know. If you click on the power cells, you can like hover over it, kind of.
Small brain.
I agree. Someone voted for 10 power cells. So we'll see who threw their hat in the ring. Julia's saying no faith. I can't comment because I know the outcome of the match because I refed it, but maybe you should have faith, maybe you shouldn't have faith. I don't know. Well, I do, but like, you know.
You always have faith for the underdog team. That's the way to go.
Do I? Okay, good to know. I didn't know that I did. Or should I? Is that what you're saying?
No, you always should.
Oh, okay. Is that why you like Graviton so much?
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay.
Alright, looks like everything's in. So we are going to be getting started with match number 1.
Logan's saying, I can only hope. No throwing, please. Well, as this match gets underway... Yeah, Julia's saying, you know, Alliance 4 does like to meme. That could be dangerous. We'll see what happens in the first, maybe I'll get 6 techs, Curtis. Who knows? Techs are generally something you want to avoid if you want to win the match.
Oh, Casey. Teched immediately, and that's something that we saw with the last episode where we saw a lot of Alliance 4 action where Casey was repeatedly getting abused in techs, and going against a stronger Alliance, that may be a larger problem as he gets Javon up and unsettled.
Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, Casey's saying always gotta go for those techs. Casey just missing it. I think this one he gets reset before he gets tech. So again, flirting with danger here a little bit, and Javon with the climber block trying to get in C's
good
way.
effort here from Javon. Red Alliance getting a little bit starved, actually. You notice already lots of balls kind of loose on the Blue Alliance half the field, which has caused Casey to go for those several times.
Absolutely.
Once again, good defense from Javon, preventing oh my goodness, just bullying Casey. But yeah, preventing Casey from getting over to the other side of the field to bump Jake, and also not in time to block Jeff. He's going to grab a few power cells.
Yep. But I think he's going to get punished for it. Oh, how did he not get teched there? That's nuts.
Yeah, they were trying to go for it, and it didn't actually work out that time. But I think Javon has had the upper hand here in terms of inertia matchup so far. But unfortunately, Jeff and Jake not really matching up to Dara and C so far in match number 1.
Well, I mean, we do see Blue did just activate the first stage of their color wheel. So they're working on getting towards that position control. With 28 seconds left, it might be a bit tight. Casey really getting in Jake's way here and just trying to be as obnoxious as physically possible.
Yeah, I think that was a mistake here from Javon. He had the angle on Dar, was really destroying him, and then came back to counter for Jake. Whether that be a team call or Javon just doing that, I don't think that was optimal. Oh, that is not looking very legal.
Yeah, and with that, the robots do go up. We'll see the Red Alliance takes the unofficial win. Just give us a bit, because as you saw, there was some dicey things going down on that side of the field. But adding it up, Blue Alliance did receive an additional 65 points for their 60 points for their endgame. No, 65 points. I lied. 65 points. They received a tech foul, a free climb, which was plus 25 because there was no park assigned, and a balance, which is plus 15. So that's going to be a total of plus 65 to Blue Alliance, giving them a total score of
448.
That. Yeah, apparently it was some lag issues, unfortunately causing Dar to just go straight into the opponent's zone, but not match affecting, which is all good.
Yep,
And so with
Alliance
that,
4 up 1-0.
and I mean,
decent start.
Yeah, decent start. Again, imagine the endgame scores are a little bit higher for the Blue Alliance there, and as we get this next match started, there's definitely some things they need to kind of tighten up. Okay, get the throws out now, says Logan. There's some things they need to tighten up for sure, but other than that, you know, Blue's not looking too bad. And with that being said, they actually win autonomous here. So 128 to 114 is a really good autonomous.
Not a great pop from Jeff though. He did prevent the steal, but it's going to take a little bit for him to pick that up. Yeah, and like I said, I think Javon was outperforming Casey. Casey got a tech, and I think Javon was having more defensive ability, and it's really going to come down to whether or not Jeff and Jake can kind of have a good match here and get some high scoring on. Great defense from Javon there and Casey, both OGs on the either alliance getting really punished. Tar getting shoved across the field. He is countering for C, who's going to get those shots off, which is nice. And some twos from Dar. Gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, and Casey here now again getting in the way, and Javon doing the counter D is, you know, a little bit. I don't know if it's the best thing that Javon could have been doing there. I don't know if anyone else was cycling.
I think that was good. I think that was good. Now he wants to be hitting Dar probably, but Casey's in a good position to block that out.
And actually getting dragged around by Javon a little bit, that's totally legal. There was no text associated, and Casey getting the block off on Javon, so C could score.
Yeah, good bump here.
289. Yeah,
from
C,
Casey.
why do you keep... C, yeah, his pops have been a little suboptimal, but they've, for the most part, he's positioning himself well, and he's not getting too impacted by that defense.
Gotta say, this is a much closer match, too, between these two
only
alliances.
9 points.
Casey just being left alone with Jake. Javon went for the block on C at the same time. So trading robots there, and now in a good position. And Blue is kind of extending their lead a little bit here.
And so they're extending their lead. It's now down to 5.8. It's all tied up. The Parks in the end are making a chaos. So really, this one's going to come down to the absolute wire.
Wheel attempt for red. Looks like they got it. I don't know if it will count in time. Jake missed. Oh,
Jake
that
missed.
is unfortunate.
I don't know if Red... I think Red did get the climber just early enough for it to count. But either way, Jake missing in what was a clean match. Oh, I didn't even realize no one knew how to climb in this match. 55 to 30 in the end game.
Yeah, I mean, that happens when you're waiting super late. I don't think Jeff was able to get him off the ground because there was no counterbalance on the other side, and Red Alliance also missing a climb. But, yeah.
It's tough. This is a really close matchup, and after being so close the whole time, kind of sucks that it comes down to, like, one robot just not climbing at all. But, you know.
Yeah, so Tegan, do we have any ref calls from that last match?
No, we do not. That was a clean match.
All right, so that will stand, and 2-0 for Alliance 4 early on here. But you got to say, Jet Black looking scary in that last match.
Absolutely. Like I said, if they're in a good match, they can totally take one off of Alliance 4. The main thing is, are they going to be able to pull it better? And so, are they able to pull it together? That I don't know. Well, I do know, but I don't know.
So match number 3.
Yeah, match number 3, the place to be as we get started. So again, not a must-win situation just yet for Jet Black, but they definitely want to start pulling it together a little bit here if they want to take this series. We're going to see Javon now really getting as many power cells as possible, preventing C from getting that early steal, but he gets a full hopper anyway, so it doesn't really affect him too much.
Yeah, better auto, though,
Jake
for
is just
Blue
trying to pick up a
Alliance.
few power cells. True, 133 to 114.
Put them ahead. Good blocking here from Javon, causing C to miss 3 in a row.
Did he even hit? I think he just misaligned his shooter hood. I don't even think those hit Javon's climber at all.
Yeah, no, they were just off or something. Didn't hit the
they
climber
were too
for
high. Sure. Yeah, so Javon doesn't even need to touch
Casey's
the power
in trouble.
zone.
Okay, he's able to get out.
He's fine. Javon doesn't even need to hit the power cells.
Casey doing a good job here with defense. Very aggressive, not getting okay, well.
You said it.
Never mind.
You said it, and then it happened. Commentator's curse. This is... And so Dar picking up the power cells from around the edge. Casey and Javon locked horns here in the rendezvous, and it will be Javon who has to respawn. So he does do that, and will continue about his merry way. Casey continuing to be as much of a pain as possible for the Blue Alliance, who really just wants to get those power cells up in the air with just under a minute left to go.
Yep, Javon in a good position here, disrupting both the Red Alliance scorers. Casey only going to find one to interrupt here. Getting that circle up is Javon in another tech.
Casey, my bro.
And this is the thing that I was talking about yesterday in the last TLS episode is Casey, you know, they could be dropping games if Casey keeps getting these techs, and right now it looks like they might be dropping one here to Jet Black.
And if you're Julia, you like to see it. If you're Logan, you're hoping for something to fall apart here for Jet Black in the last few moments. And it still can come down to the end game. Javon a little late on that climber block there.
Yeah, wheels up for Red Alliance. It's really close. They need to get the wheel, though, probably here. 7 seconds. Looks like they do get the wheel, but Blue
and I don't think Blue
cycling.
Will. Blue's not going to get the wheel
until
they go
points,
up.
Though, and just barely edging the win potentially here off of the techs. Should the score stand?
We'll take a look at the breakdown. We'll get that up for you, and then I'll... as you can see there, there's
a misclimb on red.
Yeah, the misclimb on red will seal the deal because that was a clean match.
Oh. Logan, yet again,
declined.
On the wrong side of things, yeah.
And
so congratulations to anybody who said yes. You've now earned more power cells.
This is true. Yeah, why do they always throw? Really, what you see there is that's the 50 points in text.
And the misclimb, too. Like, there's multiple opportunities here that Red Alliance could have taken this one, but not quite enough this time around. And that's good news for Jet Black. Yeah,
they're now in a 2-1 situation. Series within their grasp. Well, not within their grasp, but, like, it's, you know, it's more even. Better.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think that, you know, their last 2 matches have been really competitive with them, so I would not be, like, super shocked, I guess, if they did make a comeback here.
Mm-hmm. We'll see if they can take 2 off of the Alliance. We could do another prediction if we think that they're gonna take 2, but I don't know if
I think we'll leave it.
Logan needs to wait for some power cells to come back first.
Yeah. Javon getting a good steal coming out of Autonomous, and this time around it is going to be Alliance 4 with the edge in auto.
Yeah, about 30 points at its peak. Right now it's settled down to about 23. C has a massive hopper here, while Jeff is struggling. He does finally get his full hopper, and will finally get there to line up, but has to wait for Casey to respawn. And C is also just waiting there to, like, launch the power.
Launch?
Grab the power. Shush. Grab the power cells.
We're tied up, though.
Yeah.
C is going to be a little bit quicker to the punch than Jeff, as Jeff gets blocked up by Casey a little bit here, and that's going to give Red Alliance a very slight edge. And good bump there from C. Oh, tech, though, on Casey. And once again, Javon just showing the mastery of inertia for sure.
He's been at the right place at the right time very consistently.
Yeah, once again.
I think that's very impressive.
Blocking out C. Now, maybe probably could have held C for a little bit longer there, but not the end of the world.
Yeah, that full cycle didn't get interrupted, but even then, just like being there, the intimidation factor definitely can't go unnoticed. Blue does have the lead here. Jet Black taking the lead by 8 points, but as we see Jar doing the control panel for the Red Alliance, I think Jake doing it for Blue back there in the trench. Each alliance is going to get a few more points to their name with 45 seconds left. And Casey will continue to harass Jake, who just wants to pick up power cells.
Important, too, that I think Javon's defense has really made Jeff basically about the same as C. As you look at their contributions are relatively equal, as C is about half a cycle ahead.
Yeah, and Jake a little bit ahead of Dar to make up for it.
Tied game.
I mean, it basically is. We see Casey again getting respawned. Really good move by him. And Jeff now trying to pick up the power cells that were on the wall, and Casey just denying them and will go shoot them, which is a big steal. That was a 4 or 5 power cell steal.
And it is like a 3-point gap here, but Red Alliance coming out at the end a little bit late on that wheel. Jeff doesn't get the hopper off. And looks like there might have been some missed climbs here for the Blue Alliance, which made the gap even larger here. But that was a very close match up until the very end.
Absolutely. We see at the end just the climbs. Something that I think Blue, you could say Alliance 4 has at least mostly had under control, and Jet Black's weak point. So, you know, bring it together at the end of the match when all matters. 556 to 474 for match number 4 is going to be your final score. And with that being said, that's 3-1 now. So we're at match point already.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel like it's been really that much of a blowout, to be honest, from Alliance 4. I think Jet Black has put some strong performances in that have caused Alliance 4 some problems.
I would muchly agree with you on that, or quite agree with you on that.
I will muchly munch.
You know what? Who asked for your opinion? I'm sorry, I hear crickets. Who asked? I hear crickets.
Me.
Okay. Well, what's your opinion on this match?
Well, I mean, I've been really impressed with Jet Black, specifically Javon. I think that he's keeping this game close. Casey coming in auto, trying to block off some shots, but isn't going to find Javon. Oh, just every time I compliment somebody, they go and do something a little bit small-brained, all right?
Well, you know what? Javon here is going to do a good job of getting out of a sticky situation, was able to get himself back to just being reset.
He gets it back, though. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, exactly. You know, he's just chilling. And Dar here just being saved. Casey with the defense just saving him from, I don't know, defense, I guess.
Being bumped.
And again, Casey and Javon, they're just... C really just wants to go and... Oh, bit of a traffic jam near the trench. Dar does get through. Ooh, he just like whacked himself into the wall there. Casey
Jake
again
pushed around.
Yep, climber up, and Jeff will hit some shots into Casey.
Man, Casey really causing havoc for the Blue Alliance scorers. Javon trying his best, but unable to really have the impact that he wants. But he's going to transition onto C, and Casey's on the case. Going to clear the way.
Casey's on the case, yeah, and that was a huge hopper from C coming in right there. Currently match MVP for now, but still a minute left. Jake, undefended for a cycle. I'm sure he'll be satisfied with that for a change. We see control panel being done by both alliances now. Blue a little bit slower to the punch than red.
Evenly matched here for sure in terms of power cells, but then Casey gets teched, and he's going to go in for the full block because he knows he's going to get reset. Might as well waste a little bit more time of Jeff.
Yeah. Absolutely, and we see, again, him and Javon. Oh, he does get flipped over and does get tech for that. We'll see if that counts as a spawn tech. I'll take a look for that after. So, right now, Blue, it looks close, but it's actually not even as close as it seems, just because of minus 25 right now for the Blue Alliance.
One thing I do want to point out is Jake's been doing a really good job of avoiding hitting Jeff while going through the trench. Jeff shoots a little bit further into the trench than normal, which kind of makes it hard for him to get around. His climbs come in, and it is a 20-point deficit, and potentially removing another tech here from the Blue Alliance, but we will see if there's anything to be called. Okay.
Yep, that is confirmed. So just coming up shy there, 545 to 490.
Math.
497?
Yes.
497. Yeah, there we go. So close, but just was not close enough. And I mean, it was a 4-1, but I think the series was actually a lot closer than that scoreboard will tell you, just based on how well I think Jetpack played. I think they were really close to extracting the maximum and punishing mistakes from their opponents, which is what they need to do as they come up through the field. That being said, obviously some broken hearts in chat. Jet Black, your fan club will support you. It's okay. That was stupid. Yeah.
You're doing great, Tegan. You're doing great.
And so our next matchup that we are going to be showing is
North
the matchup that involves North versus Sad. Yeah. And so we'll see how happy that makes them. Get it?
Yes, I got it.
And I think this is another one where we've seen, no offense to you, but you throw sometimes, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And so...
Definitely possible.
And so, like, Sad, again, if they're playing at their top and you guys are not, if North decides that they're gonna do some memery, then, I mean, it's anybody's game. But that's also a big if.
Yeah, I would agree with you if I hadn't been known what the scrim between these two teams are.
Like I said, if you throw, I know that you scrim a lot. If you throw and they pop off, it is possible. I'd say the gap between you and Sad, North and Sad, is a little bit bigger than it is between 4 and Jet. I think sometimes...
I think the scrim record's probably like 20-2.
Yeah,
something like
and
that.
You know what?
And their 2 wins are 1-point wins. Both of them were 1-point wins. But
and you know what?
We haven't played them in a while, so...
Yeah. Maybe you have gotten worse. Okay?
Yes. This is true. Probably
Your
not.
watch,
More likely
sometimes.
Sad got better. But, that too.
Maybe you just got worse. Alright. I will let you introduce these players. I will be right back for this match.
For sure. So as we were talking about, we got We the North versus Sad. We the North captained by Logan, and with Conan Brennan. And then Sad is captained by, I don't even know who, Dakota, potentially? No, Andrew, actually, just looking it up. Andrew, and has Dakota and Space Turtle on the Alliance as well. And Sad has been one of these teams that is really looking for a strong performance. I think that they've done really well against the weaker teams, but maybe haven't been as competitive with the mid-range teams. And they've yet to play a top-level team, I think. Let me just take a look. Oh, no, they did play Alliance 4 where they got swept 4-0. So they're definitely looking to kind of catch their stride a little bit and get further up on the leaderboard, as they definitely want to be contending for those higher spots and not have to play against one of the better teams in the league in the quarterfinals for playoffs, should they make it there. But yeah, they definitely have a lot of upside. Space Turtle has been improving a lot as specifically. Andrew, just a tried and true double winner of some of our biggest events here in XRC Sim. So that's something that We the North hasn't done any of their members really. Well, Logan did win one, but
like I said, if SAD pops off, they could totally take one.
Yeah, I mean their tiers is going to be where they have the advantage potentially here. As Andrew's a former world record holder, the other two players definitely going to find them at a deficit, I think. Versus their counterparts, no matter what kind of orientation these teams go for. But it's going to be interesting to see.
And so with that being said, I assume you've pulled up the matches?
Well, we have to talk about predictions.
Oh, shoot, you right. What do you predict? So I guess we could do another...
Yeah.
Alright, well... We could do another one, trying to figure out, how much do we think, is SAD going to be able to take a match off?
Quick chat poll. If you think SAD can win a match, type 1. We're going to wait. It is silent, though. 5. Casey thinks that SAD can win one. Can, not will. No. Waxton saying 1. No offense to SAD. Alright, why don't we do a point differential then? Because heading into this match, I was expecting a 4-0. Yeah.
Yeah. And so... But
What's
I
a good
think
point differential here?
We could do a small one, like 50.
50? Yeah, I think that's fair.
Are you doing
and this is for a singular, this is for a singular match, which is up now. The question is, can they win one, not will they win one? In your scrims, they prove that they can. That's true. They did win 2. But does SAD come within 50 points of We the North in a match? Is the question, and that is up right now. So make sure to get your power cells in.
That's true. Don't forget to vote yes. We got 1,000 on yes. Can I get 1,001?
Adam saying yes.
Can I get 1,010? 1,100? I feel like an
1,100.
Shut up.
Oh my.
My answer is... Oh, we got 1! I got 1 on no. Can I get 2? Can I get 2 on no?
They gotta throw climbs once, right? Yeah. Entirely possible. I will say that in the scrims, both alliances are pretty bad at climbing, I gotta say.
Somehow that does not surprise me.
Yeah, I think you're right, Logan. Only a few more seconds to get in here. Right now, insane odds for if you say no. And it's only one person to either way. All right, 2.
Nope, we got 11.
Casey
we got
jumping
11 power cells. 31. 61, 71. Can I get 81? 101. Can I get 110? Oh, shoot. 311. Can I get 400? 400.
Only a couple more seconds left.
400. I get 400. Can I get 500? Going once. Going twice.
My God.
Sold!
All right, so most people saying yes. Well, not most people. Most people actually saying no. But one person with a lot of faith on yes. Yeah, exactly.
Julia has the faith.
And that's what matters. It's not even Julia. Julia's saying no.
It was. Oh, Julia. No. Oh, right. Julia put the 1 on no. Who said yes?
Match number 1.
Adam has the faith. And so with these robots getting underway, we see Otto, 10-point difference. So a good auto by both alliances.
Yeah, 140 is a very strong auto. 130 also like respectable. 140 is like near perfect.
Okay, we get it. You're like near perfect.
A little bit of confusion there between Brennan and Logan. Interesting. Normally Cone is the OG player, so it looks like they're trying some different things here.
Yeah, why'd you do that?
Who knows?
Because that is one thing about We the North, is like anything you have for them, they will have a response for you, which makes it, again...
Yeah, the flexibility in the players makes it hard to deal with, for sure.
Absolutely. Which is why, you know, we see
Good
right now...
climber block attempt there.
Yeah, we see 284, or 298 now to 234. It's just, the autos were close, but it's a little bit of a slower start for Sad, which is going to make up a fair bit of difference. Brennan, you're climber blocking with your Roboteers. Logan, left alone. But Dakota got there a little late. Will he get the tech off? No, he just gets respawned.
Oh, team bump there. 2 balls launched off over the field. And 60-point lead here, nearly, for We the North. About just over halfway through the match, so cruising here. Space Turtle getting the wheel done for the Blue Alliance. Andrew getting caught up with Cone. Cone gonna get reset. Wheel already completed for We the North. 35 seconds left.
Very
Brennan
early.
trying
We see
to
Logan
climb the Blue Alliance.
Yeah, why? Why?
Oh my.
You know, if this were real FRC, that wouldn't be legal. But a 468 to 362 right now. So it looks like this one's kind of fallen apart a bit. After a very strong start, it has to be said for Sad. We see Dakota and Logan getting each other's way. Andrew missing shots. He missed that whole cycle, and I don't think that was through any defense. I think that was just all his own fault there.
Yeah, and so climb's coming up. Nearly a 100-point win.
Yeah, 557 to 464. So that score does stand. It was clean. And so, with that being said, we will see North going up 1-0.
Yeah, how did you, where do you think Sad fell apart there? Because, you know, they had a good autonomous mode, but where was it really, where was that gap really?
I think plenty of it stems from just the speed and in telly, the speed of getting cycles off. We see number of power cells 144 to 108, so just probably one fewer cycle per robot or something.
Yeah, it looks
Endgame, just want to point out that only 2 climbers in Endgame for the Blue Alliance. Same with Red, actually, but Red doesn't know how to balance.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, contribution-wise, just across the board, We the North outperforming their counterpart. Brennan outscoring Andrew. Logan severely outscoring the second highest of Sad because they're on an inertia, and then even the defense robots, Cone outscoring Dakota.
I find it hilarious when you try talking about yourself in the third person.
Thanks. All right, match number 2. Looks like the same robot composition here. Brennan really struggling with autonomous here. Trying to get those balls tracked down. Not a great autonomous from Red. Do they recover? Yeah, they do. 146. Not too bad in the end. But also a respectable auto once again from Sad. It was about a 130.
I just realized I've been trying to talk and I'd muted myself from when I was eating food. It is a, I don't know, I'm finding it interesting to see that, you know, they didn't really change it up. When was the, like, Cone doesn't normally play inertia, does he?
Nope. No, he's definitely been playing OG in their standard compositions with Logan on inertia. Brennan climb blocking the inertia.
This is close now. All of a sudden, it's 6-point gap between the two, eh? So it's really getting close here because of these climb blocks and because of the defense. And Logan
Good
missing
bump
one
there
or
by
two.
Dakota.
Yeah, that was a really well-timed bump from Sad to just mess up that cycle.
You know, wheel being done by Logan a little bit slow there. Struggling a bit to get lined up. And it's only about a 20-point lead here for Red Alliance, so could be looking good for some of the... for Adam.
For Adam and
oh, big climb block there from Brennan on Andrew. Basically half a cycle there, just going directly into the climber.
There was almost nothing. When you went to pop, there was almost nothing. You had to go searching around, so it wasn't as efficient. Lots of power cells, though. Cone's going to be a really quick cycle of 3 power cells off. Dakota getting reset. So they brought it back closer, but Blue Alliance, again,
good bump.
Big hit on Logan.
Logan getting teched.
Yeah, big hit there. Followed up by the tech. It was just worse to worse. It was from bad to worse.
Teamwork.
And hit too.
Yeah.
Logan hitting Brennan during the cycle there. We do see color wheel available for both teams, but I think the Blue Alliance is at a different stage of it than Red. I'm not certain, though. 441 to 417, and we see Brennan does get the color wheel. Will that have counted? I'm not sure. And as the climbers go up...
it's within 50 if the score stands.
It does stand, and with that, we have a within 50-point match for our predictors there. 548 to 502. So whoever had the faith...
Yeah, that's Andrew, or not Andrew, Adam. And prediction has been paid out. Congratulations to Adam.
And you can thank the tech on Logan for that. Taking a look at the score breakdown here. Blue Alliance, yet again, not getting that endgame perfectly. But the penalty score from Logan did help kind of make that feel a little bit better. But the series is not done yet.
Yep, match number 3.
And we've seen it can be close. We've seen Blue Alliance show moments of...
We see double tiers OG.
That's the play.
Oh, tech on Dakota. Double tiers OG for We the North. And a 159 auto, guys. Feeding from Cone into Logan's hopper.
And now the climb does come in from Dakota. He's now going to be there, but Brennan is going to counter climb block. Looks like Dakota will get reset eventually. Which gives just enough time for the 2 Roboteers to score, but like they're being murdered by defense right now.
Oh, but they got a tech on Andrew.
They do get a tech off Andrew. That's going to help them out a lot.
And here comes his Cone steal. Logan blocking out Andrew, and that's going to be really successful from them. More counter happening. This Dakota's getting reset, and a tech again.
A tech by Space Turtle. Dakota got reset. This is just going from bad to worse for Blue right now. Who should not be beating...
Logan, he made shots from the Blue Alliance trench into the outer port, just sniping downtown. He's going to get reset, and that is something nice that, you know, even though you don't have the auto-aiming, the range that you have, this climb block comes in from both alliances, Dakota getting reset, Logan's going to go pop.
So tell me why you put your climber up when you go to pop sometimes.
It's probably just a residual thing. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. It's not the end of the world.
I see.
Dakota getting a good steal here, a couple balls. Gonna hold Brennan in the corner for as long as he can.
But with 35 seconds left, the tech is not gonna help because this one is just running away from
climbing.
them.
He had the climber up and forgot that it was there. Confusion there. Dakota and Andrew getting a little caught up on each other. Same with Brennan and Cone. 18 seconds. Logan gonna make his way through. As Cone is stuck on the trench, he's gone. He's out of the field. It's gonna be 2 robots climbing for Red Alliance, and Cone is just gone. He said, "See you later."
Yeah, if I remember correctly, he disconnected 20 or 30 seconds left. And that means that Red Alliance has yet to get a perfect climb score in this matchup.
No, they did last match.
No, they only got 70, didn't they?
They got 90. It was blue that got
Oh.
70.
Oh, unlucky. Well, not this time, because this time we see 65 to 90 there. So a 2 climbs and a balance for Red Alliance, perfect for blue. But the 100 penalty score, ouch. And
Yeah,
actually,
that
without that, that'd be a 1-point match.
1-point win. Yep. So could have been very close there. But wow, what did you think of the double tiers
I
OG
hated it.
from
I hated every minute of it.
Little interesting.
I hated every minute of it.
Do you think they're gonna run it back after what could have potentially been a close
No,
match?
you're gonna run something stupid like 3 inertia or something.
Well, we will see.
I don't think you're gonna.
Match point for these alliances once again.
Oh my god. Okay, well.
Double tiers.
Double tiers OG. Interesting to see. I don't think this is gonna. We see double inertia coming in for blue this time around. Andrew.
Not a great autonomous from Red Alliance here.
Yeah, Blue Alliance up for one of the few times this series. We see Space Turtle trying to clean. It's so hard with that inertia hopper because it's just so garbage. But the feeding from Cone to Logan. Yeah, the whole plan gets destroyed once Dakota gets there because then their lineup dies. But 118 to 161. Don't know if it was really worth the feeding there, to be totally honest, because now Space Turtle's getting this massive steal. He literally just started firing them off while he was there because there were so many.
Yeah, it's a good steal from Space Turtle. Climb block coming in. Andrew getting 1 blocked off, but Space Turtle is just enough to prevent that from happening. And Blue is ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Maintaining their auto lead. Though it is slowly shrinking here as Andrew's coming in, going to get potentially blocked here.
Yep. And we see Space Turtle now trying to clean house.
Dakota
Attack from Dakota's going to swing it now the other way. And so how can Blue stop the snowballing effect? Because right now, you know, there's not a lot of power cells on the field.
Well, one good thing is they got Cone caught up, yep.
Yeah, Cone did have to reset himself. But the time it took him to do that, this is not looking like a good position. How does he avoid the tech? That I don't know. But he lands on top of Logan.
Logan and Space Turtle stuck together. Space Turtle will reset.
Yep. And that is legal, by the way. We did discuss that in the rules, that was a legal maneuver from Space Turtle, as he literally had no way to get out of that situation. But with 34 seconds left, that was a fair bit of wasted time on his part, and Logan's, to be honest. But unlucky respawning there.
Dakota in trouble, nearly getting teched, but is going to get out, which is great.
And Cone and Space Turtle doing contact up until the 15-second mark and then breaking it off. 10 seconds left, and we're seeing right now Blue has the advantage. Red will respond with a big, long hopper coming in from Logan.
Oh, Andrew smashing into Brennan there. His climbs go up. Oh, wow. 4-point gap here. Very close.
Exactly. And so, the 4-0 is complete, ending on that 4-point win from that one tech foul. We, the North, take the 4-0 against SAD. Womp womp.
Yeah, so what are your thoughts on that series overall?
I can't say the outcome was particularly unsurprising. However, what I can say is, you know, I think SAD did perform very well. I think, you know, they really were close, but the fouls just kept getting them out every time. You know, they would have won the last one if it weren't for fouls. They almost won the one before that if it weren't for fouls. The techs are just hurting them, and so maybe they need to brush up on the rulebook a little bit for their next series. That's what I have to say about that. And again, we see North is just flexible in whatever composition they feel like running.
All right, so we are going to be seeing Vibes versus Specialists up next.
So Good Vibes versus Specialists is going to be a good matchup. I think these are some more of our evenly balanced teams. Vibes versus Specialists.
So you want to talk about the maybe pound for pound, how these two teams stack up against each other here?
Well, taking a look at Good Vibes only, again, it's Colin, Jack, and Codster. So, we know that, all of them can be very good at any given time on their chosen robot. They do all kind of have one solid favorite. But the Specialists are also known for being specialists in their category too. So I think that's the big thing, is I don't think either of these alliances have a ton of flexibility. Adam, Wax, and Josh versus Colin, Jack, and Codster. So it's gonna be whoever can kind of outplay the Tribot game, pretty much, in my opinion.
Okay. And who do you think has the edge then?
I think you have to give it to the Specialists. They're called the Specialists for a reason, but Good Vibes only, they're all just kind of like, they're very good, but they're like one step back from the level of, I think, what you'd say the Specialists are at. But I could totally be wrong. And, it could just be a good Vibes only could be feeling it, and they could just pop off. And Specialists like Adam could get tilted and throw. Totally possible, happens all the time in ranked. So, it could be spicy.
Okay, so why don't we talk a little bit about predictions then for this matchup? We did see Good Vibes only take We the North to 3, though I don't think they've had quite as much success. Took them all the way to 7, sorry. But I don't know if they've had that many experiences, I guess, should we say, with other top teams, looking at who they're playing against, or who they have played against. They swept the French team. They swept Guitar Heroes. They nearly swept Jet Black. And nearly swept Pushbots, so they did take an L to Pushbots, though that might have been a bit of a meme.
That was the 2v3 meme, yeah. I wouldn't take that too seriously.
So, I mean, they've definitely been putting up good fights.
Mm-hmm. And I think the Specialists are just like, they did go to 7 against Alliance 4, but they've been 4-0, everything else has been 4-0 sweeps otherwise. Sad, French team, Graviton, and Guitar Heroes. So neither of them, I think this is the best team that each one has faced for a while, really.
Yeah, for sure. Both started up with a match 7 banger in the first episode, and it's been pretty smooth sailing from here on out. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
Well, we could say, do we think they're going to take one? Do we think Good Vibes and Specialists are going to go?
Surely.
Okay, so we can say, do we think it's going to be... Do we think they're going to take 2?
I think 2 might be where I would guess that they would be at in Specialists. Taking 2 and then seeing where we go from there. Maybe 3 is potentially, but let's say...
I would just know, how many matches does this series go to?
Well, we can't... There's only yes or no, two answers.
Is it, okay, you can do 5 or less, or 6 or 7.
Okay.
Because the thing is, it's not... I could see it going like either one having the advantage, and this way we can, let one team have the advantage. But it could swing the other way. I don't know. I'm stupid, okay? Just...
No. You're good. 5 or less matches, yes or no? Up to you guys. Chat poll is in, or thing is in the chat. So Logan's saying yes, less 5 or less. So he thinks it's going to be a pretty dominant win here for the specialists.
I should have voted before I checked how many matches there were for the ref calls. But alas, I cannot get in the pool now. Now I know.
Adam almost voted. And if history has shown himself, you want to pick everything that Logan doesn't, because he always gets it wrong somehow.
Brennan, why aren't you voting in this poll?
Well, because I also happen to know how many matches there were in this series.
Good point.
I can't, and I can't vote. So, some good odds here if you take the no side. Currently 0.
I don't think anyone is physically capable here of voting, actually. Oh, Metal Jello's here. Logan picked yes.
Casey. There we go.
No, Casey's on a team, isn't he?
He's not on either of these teams.
Never mind, I'm dumb. Yeah, Casey. Oh, he put 10. He put 10 on.
Logan can win some power cells and lose a lot. Alright, last two,
Last 2 seconds. I got 10. Can I get 20? 20? Can I get 30? 40? Sold! I don't actually know. Oh my gosh. Okay. And so with that, the prediction is locked in. It's 300 to 10. So if Logan's right, he loses 300. Wait, if Logan's wrong, he loses 300.
He gets 10. Woo! Let's go betting! Yay!
Sorry, Maktar. Unlucky. And so...
Yeah, everybody's in the field.
And compositions are exactly as expected. We got double tribot. Logan saying, no, I win this one. He doesn't have faith.
Oh, Jack is caught on Adam early on in Autonomous. This is going to be brutal for the Red Alliance as he gets reset in the Rendezvous. That is rough. Not a great auto from Blue, but worst
because
auto
Adam
from
was
Red.
busy dragging Jack. When
Yeah,
you're
but he was still able to move pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But that was I've never seen that happen, so that's pretty cool.
And Codster and Adam locked horns here.
Yeah, really disrupting COD. Gonna take the close shots.
Go for twos. Yep, go for twos, and Colin going for far, so they just don't want anything to do with Adam right now. And are putting up them power cells.
If I'm Adam here, I'm not too sad. Them shooting twos is not the end of the world.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good thing to take.
Waxton doing some close shots because Jack is there, and really it's been a close shot city here. As Josh finds an angle to not do 2 shots or 2 pointers. And just squeezing by is Codster around Colin, so good driving there. Waxton finding some room, but missing a couple shots. Some of the ones that he missed bounced into ones that he was shooting, and Jack has picked up Waxton, but he's unable to convert anything off of it. And yeah, Jack preventing Adam from getting steals here. And Josh coming over trying to get some shots off. Codster being harassed by Adam. I don't know if Tegan is alive. Appears not. Jack being reset. Colin going for long shots. Final 5 seconds, and Blue Alliance looking like they have this win pretty comfortably as Red Alliance does get all the climbs up, and missed climb on Blue is going to bring it a little bit closer, but looks like the Special is able to take game 1. Oh, hello, Javon. I didn't realize you were here.
I didn't know I was here either, but nice to be here.
Okay. 506 to 477.
He was just sitting in event lobby alone, so I thought he was waiting to be dragged in.
I mean, I'm cool. That was part of the plan, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, for this match, I think the big difference was out of auto, that gap there, and then just how much Adam was able to affect Red Alliance more than Jack could affect Blue.
Yeah, absolutely. Tegan, do you know if there were any ref calls for this
There were
match
no
number
ref
1?
calls. There were
All
no
right.
ref calls in the series.
So yeah, score will stand. And Specialist going up 1-0.
Despite only having one person climb.
Yeah, wow, I didn't even realize that, but a misclimb on red as well. So, could be worse, as we're going to get ready for match number 2 here. And what do we need to see here from Good Vibes Only to kind of get in this match? We mentioned Jack maybe having a bigger impact. Is there anything else that maybe Colin or Codster could do, or were they playing at top notch there?
I mean, the score differential was all pretty similar. The main thing being the climbs.
Yeah.
And I mean, the auto from Jack and Adam, we see Jack is struggling a little bit here, but he will get the 5 rendezvous off, which is like
Yeah,
the bare
but
minimum.
critically Blue gets a steal and Red does not. So that is going to be a pretty big difference maker here as they're up about 30 points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Jack wasn't really able to salvage much. I think he might have gotten 2 or 3 from that, which is nothing in comparison to what the Specialist received there. Another big thing here too being like Adam again. If Adam can keep forcing
Good
good
climb
time,
blocks.
yeah. If Adam can keep forcing them to
that's flip.
take 2 pointers, but yeah, the flip hurts. The flip is like a total spur of the moment, like luck thing.
Colin? He just skied his entire hopper over top of the
Don't
power
worry
cord.
about it.
Oh
So
man,
tactical.
that is not what you like to see if you are a Good Vibes Only fan, and that's going to put them down by a pretty decent margin here. What? He's doing it again. Okay, he reset.
Perhaps having some issues
so
with
maybe
his.
some a robot bug or something. Yeah.
Mhm. Tried to maybe fix it, wasn't able to. Ended up going back for the.
That hurts a lot. 2 cycles basically dead from Colin, and that is a gigantic lead now for the Blue Alliance.
Yeah.
Looking to run away with this one.
And so we see 334 to 426 right now as Waxton, Josh, both very similar in contribution actually, between the OG and the tiers there. And the big difference being just Colin right now really struggling.
Yeah, he seems to have found his footing as Jack gets a big push over on Waxton. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be enough, and he doesn't even get the tech, so Waxton just going to get reset, which is good for the Red Alliance, but, you know, when the gap is so large, there's not really much you can do to get back in this game, save like, 40 tech fouls or something crazy. Yeah, so looking at the breakdown, a misclimb from the Red Alliance is not what they needed either. As, of course, they always want to have as close of a point differential as possible.
Looked like this match,
And so we see-
Jack switched to a more counter role rather than going in defense like before.
Yeah, agreed.
But Adam was
So,
still able to get through, still able to get blocks.
yeah. So very strong win here from the specialists. You know, unfortunate with Colin. He only scored 119 points, losing 2 full cycles, and then you know, having to reset himself is just absolutely rough. But yeah, we'll see if they can come back in match number 3 and do something a little bit, you know, to keep specialists on the edge.
And so we'll see. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but we think his hood broke when I respawned on top of him. Interesting. Unlucky, as the youth say.
Yeah, it's rough to have it happen in a match that was so close, but you got to roll with the punches sometimes, and sometimes the punches go in your favor, sometimes they don't, and in this case,
You
for
try to
Colin,
roll
it didn't.
But they roll you.
Yeah, lots of balls missed, though, from Codster and Otto. 3 just sitting behind Colin, maybe picking up one of them. That's beneficial. Kind of lucky there. This
And
time a
actually,
good steal.
124 to 126. So this one actually a lot closer, but Blue Light does get the first cycle off faster. Not even sure where those went, because when I was like, there was no one shooting when I was looking at the score increasing. So, intriguing there. And we see Adam firing off, you know, 1 or 2 power cells.
Oh, Codster's in a terrible position. Gets tacked, but at least he does not get reset.
Yeah, and that's good because he had a full hopper.
Yeah. And just Adam things, finding those angles onto the you know, onto Codster, just that's such a big match swinger there. And Colin absolutely brave, shooting through the climber of Adam and making most of those shots. So we see Codster coming back.
Curtis saying I've had to reset my hood on tiers a couple times before. It's pretty rare, so yeah, just really last match really rough, and we're seeing here this one a little bit better. We're seeing this one's only separated by about 50 points, but still, the big difference here is now the Jack to Adam difference on the 2 inertias. Like 51 to 119 is pretty much the entire deficit of this match.
Yeah.
But Jack will do the color wheel that'll help bump us up a little bit.
Kind of crazy how well Adam's playing. You know, I think he's having more of an effect defensively, and he's having more of an effect offensively against what most would consider a pretty solid inertia in Jack. Like, look at this, good climb blocks there too. Jack just not in the right place.
And it turns out that Codster too also really getting hurt by it. He will get eventually his cycle off before Adam came back, but those were some 2s in there too, just missing some of those last few shots.
Yeah, good reset there though from Jack, clearing the way for Colin so that he can unload his hopper, blocking the full trench way. Codster struggles to get around with 6 seconds left. Red looking for the climbs, blue looking for the climbs, and a swing, and looks like maybe everybody's up. But maybe some misbalances.
I'm not sure if Codster went down before it hit 0 or afterwards.
Yeah, it looks like just misbalances on both sides, but not match affecting. And do we have a ref update on that one?
No call in this match. So the score will
clean
stand.
Matches so far.
We don't know if the score wants to stand or if the score wants to sit, but it can rest.
So, I gotta say, pretty dominant here from the specialist. I don't think any of the matches have been particularly close, and a lot of that I gotta give credit to Adam, just, you know, putting in the work, and, you know, Josh dropping a 249 in the last match, doing a great job, not really being affected by Jack either. Waxon breaking 200. Yeah, I mean, very strong performances so far from the specialists. And it's going to be interesting because they only have 1 loss right now to Alliance 4, and they have an upcoming match against We the North. So if they're looking to potentially sweep Good Vibes. If they do that, maybe We the North is a little bit scared of them, because We the North did not do that against Good Vibes.
Well, I mean, hey, if you think... I don't know where I was going with that, I'm sorry.
If you think, you can.
In a lot of these matches, they've been like close at points, and then something just unfortunate will happen to Good Vibes, and then the gap will just increase after that.
True. Yeah, Adam got that really big tech off on Codster that really slowed him down, and that was really a big difference maker in that last match. And then they just kind of ran away with it, to be honest. It's just steady improvement from the Blue Alliance side as Adam goes for a steal alongside Codster for the Red Alliance, but Codster gets a couple more balls. And still a lead, about a 10-point lead here for the Blue Alliance, as Jack unable to really hold up Josh for too long there. And Adam getting the bump off on Cod. Really going to look to see Jack kind of step up his game and see what he can do as he gets a few power cells, but he's leaving both the Blue Alliance scorers alone to do this, so trade-offs being made.
And we're seeing 134 left, and it's actually another, like, very close one, like Javon said. Sometimes it's close, and then all of a sudden we see, like, a big cycle there came in from Josh and helped buffed up that lead a little bit for the Blue Alliance.
Yeah, Waxton going to the triangle, gonna shoot outers. Good call from him, because he knew Jack was lying in wait. And Red's keeping this one close. Oh, I don't know. Jack just trying to go for the wheel, looks like, but Codster was already there. Climber block coming in. A little tap there from Colin, and that might have caused some outers to happen. Look at that. Adam just in time to block out Jack from hitting Waxton. And Josh not really affecting anything there. Really a tale of the two inertias just really being the difference maker, as is often the case for close matches. The inertia play is the thing that separates these alliances. Good counter there though from Jack, letting both of his scorers score. But Blue just ever creeping up their advantage by a couple points each cycle. 15 seconds left. Wheel up for both alliances. Waxton trying to complete it. Looks like he does. Jack for the Red Alliance. Swing and a miss a couple times. And it is a miss at the end. So that might hurt Red Alliance at the end. Climbs trying to come in. Colin backing off the bar. And that is a larger point gap than probably was expected. Should have been a little bit closer.
Yeah, that was another one that I thought would be really close, and then all of a sudden it just fell away from Good Vibes. They got some bad vibes and just weren't able to get all together.
Yeah, but really impressive from Specialist. 4-0 over Good Vibes only, and looking good while doing it, for sure. So, very strong performance.
And so with that being said, that is a clean match too. So I think that rounds out the series.
Yep. So 4-0. Yeah, 4-0 for the Specialists, putting their
Logan won a prediction.
Yeah, he wins 10 power cells. Woo!
Woohoo! Congratulations.
Yeah, no techs for the Specialists that entire series, so very clean from them. Clean win. And I think we're seeing a potential front runner here to take on We the North and really cause some upsets here, as they still have their match to be played, and I think Alliance 4 has shown a little bit more weakness with Casey. Getting teched a lot, so maybe the Specialists showing that their loss to Alliance 4 was a bit of a fluke, and they're potentially the #1 team in the league.
And so, yeah, Waxon saying, Brennan, what were you saying about not expecting a 4-0?
I mean, sure. I wasn't expecting that. I expected Good Vibes to play a little bit better. But we can do all the smack talking when we 4-0 you at in our matchup against We the North. All right, so we're gonna get ready for the next matchup. Which I just need to make sure that I have set up, which is going to be let me just grab it actually. Okay, we're gonna switch over them real quickly. So it would have been Graviton versus Alliance 4, but we don't have that quite organized yet. So let me make sure we have the next matchup ready. Which is going to be Good Vibes versus Benchwarmers. So Vibes coming back for a second match of the day. And this time against a significantly weaker opponent in Benchwarmers that has been showing some promise.
That is true.
And we'll see how they do.
It also depends on who they're able to get, too, because I know for some of these series, now that we're getting to the end, some people aren't making their series, and we're seeing some different stuff happening.
Yeah, lots of 2v2s coming in at the end when people are struggling to find times, and that's just a side effect of just not being able to find the team. But I'm not sure if this was 2v2 or not. Hopefully not, because obviously we always like to see a 3v3 hype matchup. But thoughts on this matchup, Tegan and Javon?
Well, I think you have to say Good Vibes has a significant advantage here. But I would really like to see the Benchwarmers get within, like, a good, like, you know, within 100 points or so in a match. Doesn't need to be consistent, but I think they've been making great strides.
Yeah, I want to see how far they've come since the last time I've seen them. Since I haven't been keeping up too much with their matches, so just ready to see how much improvement they've made.
Yeah, me too. You know, especially the newer players with Toby and Jack the Man Dan, seeing their improvement, and Metal Jello as well, to be honest, has been, you know, pretty solid from the start. You know, being picked at 2021 season events and doing well there, and you know, showing his ability for sure. So let's talk predictions. What are you guys thinking is a fair prediction here? Obviously, Good Vibes only, probably the favorite to 4-0. So why don't we do something else?
Do we think this is going to be a point differential kind of match?
We could do point differential, or we could do like a contribution from one of the Benchwarmers. Why don't we do a contribution from one of the Benchwarmers? Just a goal for them.
All the Benchwarmers play the match first.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
I will tell you if it's a... Yeah, it is a 3v3.
Okay. So do we think Metal Jello hits 250? Or is that too high?
I think that's probably a little too high. You'd have to get some text or something for that.
225? 200?
Maybe 230 is a fair number.
Sure. I believe in Metal Jello. I have to see if I'm legally allowed to believe in Metal Jello. I am Metal Jello. I can vote for you.
All right. Prediction is up. Does Metal Jello hit 230? Contribution? I think he's definitely been hitting regularly above 200. But the question is, how much over 200 is he going to be hitting. Wow. Maktar has big faith here. Dropping a lot of mount there. And Logan dropping 10 power cells on no. He doesn't hit 230.
I mean, hey, right now it's a safer bet. Maktar saying all or nothing. We got 20 on blue. Oh my goodness.
All right, we have some action here, folks. Lots of faith for Metal Jello.
Or anti-faith in Logan.
True. We see Logan bet for one thing, you bet for the other thing. Yeah, I honestly have no idea if he hits this or not. If I were allowed to bet, which I'm not going to because somebody has to complete it, I would say, I'd say, well, I definitely say no right now. I think it's pretty 50-50 whether or not he does, and just based off of the total number of power cells on the line, I'd be dumping power cells in the no category immediately.
You don't want to dump too many. Right? You don't want to dump too many.
Sure,
then
but you're going to get more there. And
are you saying my 200 power cells are not going to pay?
Oh
my
more.
God.
Oh, there's lots of power cells on the line. Where are the knowers at? Hello? All right, only a couple more seconds left. 95-5, and chat has the faith in Metal Jello. 7.3k to 410. Logan has no more. He's gone all in.
You're here. Metal Jello, you're here. Did you vote for yourself?
Yeah, but he would know, potentially, so he's not allowed to vote.
Okay, would you bet for yourself?
He's definitely hit 230 before, I think. But I don't know if he's going to get the text required, and then Jack is a very defensive inertia, which could cause issues, because I'm not sure if Jack the Man Dan can counter effectively. But it's going to be interesting.
Logan, are you ready to lose everything again? I'm fine with that. Mans is resigned.
Oh, that series score is not correct. I hadn't reset it. It is 0-0. I mean, script leaks. 3-0 for
Benchwarmers. Let's go. Hey, man, what is this? This is Vibes versus Benchwarmers. Okay.
Yeah, and see Jack already coming in, bumping Metal Jello and causing some havoc, but good recovery there from Metal Jello. Quick lineup and fires them off. Cods are getting a gigantic steal here from Metal Jello's nose, and he can't do anything. And tech there, Jack teching Jack. Jack on Jack.
Oh my
action.
goodness. Never say that again.
Jack, leave Metal alone.
Yeah, what did he do to you?
Metal Jello only at 62. Meanwhile, a comparable score 105 for Codster. Logan says no, keep going. Good avenue there for Jello, finding those shots, and yeah, Red Alliance definitely running away with it already, and all eyes going to be turned to Metal Jello and seeing if he can break that 230.
We believe! Some of us, at least, believe. I did.
And some more good shots. Yeah, I mean, Jack doing much less defense now, transitioning more to a stealing role. As the hopper gets popped for Jello, it's just going to make it a little bit awkward.
LMAO, because I was scared of our Jack because I'd see the name Jack and freak out about being defended.
Yeah, but his name is Dan the Man Jack. He reversed it.
I wonder if that was tactical.
Yeah. Wheel available for the Red Alliance. Blue Alliance, still a lot of power cells to go for that. Toby also quiet match here, but putting up the points for the Blue Alliance. And wow, Jack just destroying Colin. What is Jack doing? He's blocking both of his scorers. Sorry, Jack, 155. That was an interesting play. And wow, Red Alliance. What is happening? What are these climbs?
Climb. It's okay.
All right,
And
Metal
so-
Gel hitting 162. So not that.
Not that one, but
Yeah, not that one, but
it's only the first match. There's still plenty of time, and so there were no climb Ds called by the ref in that match.
yeah, despite like nobody climbing in the entire match, basically, there's lots of crazy stuff happening.
They just agreed to not climb.
Yeah, mutual agreement.
As they would say in Formula One, a gentleman's agreement.
It's
Not
not,
that I
just
really don't
limited to.
like full,
Well,
apparently
you know
they don't
what?
like full parking points either.
That's true.
Yeah.
There's not even full parking points from Blue.
But nor Red. Colin, I don't think
Oh,
he
good
climbed.
point. Yeah,
And,
there's
Toby
there's
didn't
climbs
either.
part. But that's okay, because, you know, we still got 3 matches to go. Maybe we have 4, maybe we have 5, maybe we even have 6 to go.
You're leaking the script, Tegan. Benchwarmers
Well-
reverse sweep.
No, you already showed that they 3-0, obviously. Come on, man.
Yeah. Oh, Jack going for the steal, and lots of power cells just kind of drifting around.
Almost
the
hitting
Dan Man
top.
Jack. Jack the Man Dan has changed his name again, I think.
Yes, it went from Dan the Man Jack to the Dan Man
the
Jack,
Dan
and
Man
next
Jack.
next time it'll be
Man the Dan
Man the
Jack.
or Man Jack the Dan. Anyways, Metal Jello already at 76 now with 154 left, so on much better pace this match. We do see Toby here going for the 2s.
Yeah, Jello not really being affected so far, putting up good points. A 93 already.
And actually 178 to 180. This one's it was all close up for a moment there. Blue was finished the cycle and like Red was on their way to do a cycle, but don't worry about it.
Yeah, Jack-
126 left.
Jack the Man Dan finding some good counter there too on Jack from the Red Alliance, so very strong. And now Metal Jello being harassed by Jack is not what you want to see for many of the predictors in chat. Does clear over top of Jack, which is a good lineup there.
Yeah, and with 1 minute left, we see Red going to the control panel, doing that rotation control. Toby really struggling here. There's a ball in his drivetrain. He's doing outers, close up, but all 3 robots firing at once for the Blue Alliance. As we see Metal Jello's going to go back. Decent hopper, I think. I don't actually know what a good hopper looks like for Roboteers, I'm going to be honest.
One
40
that you
seconds
don't
left.
notice any jams in is a good hopper.
Well, then I think, you know, Metal Jello's doing decently, and with 32 seconds left, we're seeing him pick up some more power cells.
Yeah, probably going to need a tech to hit that 230. But it is in the range of possibility. Oh my god, Colin?
Colin? Colin's not having a great day. But is he going to reset?
No,
Oh, we do
apparently
see-
not. Wheel being done? No. Is that on? Jack just climbing
Yep.
by himself. Toby not going to climb. Codster going for the climb block, and okay.
That was a chaotic ending to the match.
Hey, Colin's off the ground. That should be a climb, folks. Broken game. SMH.
Oh,
He's clearly
so-
off the ground before 30 seconds.
Before 30 seconds now is
Or,
when you have to be
know
off
what
the
I mean.
bat?
You know what I mean. Oh my. Alright, 520 to 354. Any calls there?
No, sir. I don't think. I did look away, but I'm pretty sure I read that no. No, sir. Confirmed. Again, no climbs coming in from the Blue Alliance. Actually, again, 2 parks only from the Blue Alliance. It's pretty big problem that they're gonna want to fix.
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to climb in this matchup, apparently.
Nobody wants to park either. We still haven't got full parks from either alliance.
Well, yeah, no, but Colin was climbing. Remember, he climbed on the blue or the.
Did you just call him Colin?
No, I called him Colin. I think. I don't know.
Oops, not that.
Climbs are too
Alright.
much work. I agree.
Good vibes up to nothing.
And the Jackman.
Yeah, he is changing his name every match. What? Colin's scoring for blue!
This is the GPest thing I've ever seen.
Look at this crazy lead for Blue Alliance. They might win this, question mark. They're ahead by, like, a massive amount.
See if the Red Alliance keeps it up. Metal Jello, by the way, notably swapping to Inertia.
Oh yeah, true. I don't know if that's that's not gonna help the 230 gang.
So 113 to 163. Colin now scoring for his own partners. So looks like the memery was purely for the autonomous memes.
Yeah, definitely bringing this match a little bit back in Red Alliance's favor. As Metal Jello nearly gets a tech off on Jack, but he's going to respawn before that happens. And Jack disrupting Dan the Man, Dan the Jack Man.
As the Red Alliance, by the way, about to take the lead now at 243 to 248. So back and forth now, but we're seeing with the Red Alliance taking this seriously, it is not going in the Blue Alliance's favor now.
Yeah, after that huge auto deficit, Red Alliance already looking very strong here. Is Colin is in the... He's literally trying to get teched here. Metal Jello! Yeah. Points! Points on the board for Metal Jello up to 106 with 40 seconds left. Yeah, Colin was clearly just trying to get teched there. Trying to keep it a little bit closer.
The points differential doesn't really matter to them, I guess, emotionally. So 384 to 350 is Metal Jello, currently at 109.
He's
trying
nearly
to pick
getting
up power
teched by Jack, yeah.
He was trying to tech Jack out, Brennan. That was the strat the whole time.
I see. So Climb's coming in. Colin gonna go for the wheel. Hard committing to it. He is really struggling. Climb's coming up from both alliances, and do we see a perfect climb on both sides? Oh,
I don't know. But the Blue Alliance climbed, finally. Yay!
Yeah, improvement from both sides, I think, here.
And so we do see 90 endgames all around. Well done. Colin was out here trying to be a 4th Alliance member, says Metal Jello, and we do see 525 to 497, the official score for match number 3. So it all comes down to match number 4 for the reverse sweep to begin.
Alright, scriptwriters, make sure it happens.
Well, if it does happen, that'll be very exciting for the people.
I mean, Good Vibes Only is like intentionally trying to lose, basically.
But the thing is, I think they're trying to win, but like by not, but like closely, you know. So they could totally troll it.
So Jello still on the inertia, not looking good for the 230 prediction, barring some crazy tech fouls. And no scoring from the Red Alliance onto the Blue Alliance goal this time. So we see a straight-up match so far, and doing quite well here for the Red Alliance. Well, look at all the power cells. Basically, all the power cells are in the blue corner right now. There's like 4 power cells that aren't. Holy. Just hoarding them all, and they just can't control them all. All their hoppers are full, and there's still like 10 on the ground over there, and Codster's gonna capitalize on that, get a whole bunch off.
Absolutely. And so we see 245 to 144 right now. Again, Jello back on the inertia, which is not what you want to see if you're Team 230.
Yeah, looks like it may be a big payday for anybody who voted no.
But we believed. I believe.
And Codster getting a steal, trying to get out. Jello unable to get the tech. Oh, but they do get a tech on Jack, so that's going to help them out a little bit here. And Jello sitting at a 63 contribution, so I think that at this point...
Toby gets 230. Can we still get the points?
No. It says Jello, so it's got to be Jello.
What if Toby... Well, Jack Dan Mantha.
Yeah, Jack Dan Mantha.
Just saying.
I appreciate the name memory. More shots coming off from both these alliances. Really playing for the... tech there on Jello. In the wrong place at the wrong time.
Wait, so is his name Jack? Or is it Dan?
That's a good question. And Jello getting teched once again. Bullied by both Colin and Codster. Is going to drive away with 10 seconds to go. Looking for the early climbs as Red Alliance is getting lined up. Blue Alliance trying to do the same. Trying to just keep the gap close. And yeah, looks like all the robots going to make it up pretty comfortably.
Toby with a 205. You know, doing pretty well for the Blue Alliance. And like I said earlier... you know, they've been improving a lot. And to that, they should be very proud of themselves. Jello saying, I don't even know what his name is. He responds to both. So, that's... We'll have to find out. Logan gets a payday. He's a happy man.
Big points.
Big power cell energy.
Logan at 7.7k, and he only has 7.6. Well, massive payout there. 1 to 18.42 ratio there.
Did you do that math in your head, or did that show up somewhere?
It shows up.
Yeah, Waxton also taken some of the pot. And so, good vibes, taking that series. Maybe softening the blow a little bit from their 4-0ing by the specialists.
Alright, we are going to do one more series. I'm just going to figure out which one it is.
I don't know.
I'm looking.
So there's the one that I uploaded. But
yeah,
that one...
so we're going to be doing Graviton versus Vibes. So another good Vibes match.
I would just like to let people know, by the way, in that last match, there was plus 35 points to the Blue Alliance, or I mean the Red Alliance for Climb D.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to let you know that. But that did happen.
We will update that in the official scores. To the Blue Alliance or Red Alliance?
Red. Plus 35.
So you're going to be cracking that 600 points?
Like eggs.
Yes. Exactly what I was thinking. Exactly what I was thinking, dude. Oh, man. Alright, so Graviton. Another kind of bottom of the table team that Good Vibes Only is probably going to have a pretty dominant match win over. But they're my favorite team, so Graviton all the way.
I know they're your favorite team. Bad Vibes Only versus Gaming Graviton.
What? Okay, and boom.
Bam!
All right, what are we thinking here?
Uh,
Obviously, good vibes only. The huge, gigantic, massive favorites, but I want to do a prediction here.
okay. How many points? We can do point diff.
We can do Tex for Flying Dragons again. See if he's improved. I think he honestly he has. I think.
I'm fine with whatever. Except for
What's
number
the
of
cap?
matches, because I know that.
All right, Tex it is. So now the question is
2 per match.
2 per match.
But like it would average out to like we can count how many he gets total and then divide it by.
Okay.
So you know like
so
is his
more over or under two per match.
yeah average. So like 3 per 1 match.
Flying
And 1 averages. Flying Dragons tech average.
2 less than 2 per match. Tex. Yeah, lower than 2.
And if it's 2.0, then
Then it's higher or equal. It's got to be less than.
yeah.
All right, predictions
Sorry.
up.
Just so people are knowing, Graviton versus Alliance 4.
Yeah, a little bit of a delay on that because of a recording issue, but that should be out the next episode. So predictions up. Logan betting with faith for Flying Dragons.
I voted. Holy moly!
Holy moly, I didn't even see what happened.
The 11,000 power cells?
Who dropped that?
I think
Waxton.
Waxton? Bro.
Maktar saying lower than 2.
Wait. Another 5,000 just got dropped on
Oh my.
higher or same.
16.5k.
I can't counter bet because I already did it. Sad face. Sad.
So no faith in Flying Dragons aside from Maktar. Well, there's 3 different people actually who have the faith. Maktar.
Me.
Yeah, Tegan, you're up there, and somebody else too. Lots of power cells flying hands or changing hands potentially here if Flying Dragons does get less than 2 per match on average.
I'll round it out to an even 200 because I
I'm
didn't like the
counterbetting
uneven
not because
number.
of faith. I have faith. The Graviton is OP. I think they'll do it. All right. Everything's locked in.
It's lights out and away we go.
Well, it's neither lights out nor away we go currently. But I appreciate the enthusiasm.
Thank you. I try.
And we're going to get started in just a second here.
It's lights
Bang!
out and away we go. Bang! It's a 3v3,
Yep.
which is good. And as we get, who is the tech keeper tracker person?
I got it.
Okay, good, because my stream quality died.
Solid auto from Good Vibes Only. And honestly, a pretty decent auto from Graviton as well. Flying Dragons playing some counter, trying to not get tech. Ooh, that was close. But no problem for the man The one
In
and only
blue.
Flying Dragon. He almost getting a tech on Jack here. Oh, there's one. So Jack abusing Flying Dragons a little bit, but one is okay. Blocking up Max a little bit. Max trying to get around. They're just staring at each other. Oh, he's out of the field. He can't get techs that way. Oh, man. Well, it is now a 3v2.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. 300 to 215, and what has gone from bad to worse.
All right, he's back. And there's a tech on Jack by Max. A really good play there.
Oh, yeah, that was a very nice move.
And Max getting a little bit
Maneuverable
beached.
from him. We see Jack going for control panel. Oh, that's the stream. That's behind. You all saw that already.
Yeah, Colin's getting some shots off now. Jack unloading as well. Flying Dragon's just kind of staying out of the way, guarding the power cells, getting out of the way of Max's way now. 43 seconds left, and Max getting blocked by Jack, and Daviato going for the wheel. Gonna see some close shots from Max. It's the fabled Alt F4 Graviton strat. Oh, man. Okay, Flying Dragons has a full power hopper here coming for the shots, and it's going to unload. Great job from Flying Dragons, up to 42 points, and maybe looking for some climbs now as we come into the final 15 seconds. Wheel done by Good Vibes Only, and climb block attempt here from Jack potentially on Flying Dragons. He's going to struggle to get through, but Daviato and Max are going to climb A-OK, and a missed climb from Colin. So not the cleanest match from either of these teams, but only one tech from Flying Dragons.
That's, hey, I'll take that. That's an improvement. And we're seeing right now 617 to 458. I mean, all things considered, decent score. They're within 200 from Good Vibes, which is pretty solid for them.
Yep. So any ref calls from that match?
No.
All right, clean match.
Clean match.
Always like to see it. Good Vibes Only gonna go up 1-0, and we're gonna jump into the second match, where Graviton, I'm sure, is gonna bounce back.
Gonna bounce back.
Yes. Yeah, Max dropping a 233 that last match. The match MVP is kind of impressive, to be honest, from Graviton. Max is very, strong, to be honest.
Really the glue of Graviton gaming.
All right, here we go.
And we see, again, double OG now from...
Yeah, it's double OG before.
I said again at the beginning of my sentence.
Okay. Yeah, they've been really focusing on that double OG, and it really helps with their autonomous period, to be honest, as they nearly match Good Vibes Only. Flying Dragon's in a bit of a precarious position, but he's not going to get punished for that. And Jack comes in, and maybe Flying Dragons can even get a tech on Jack. No, he gets him reset, though. Great work from Flying Dragons.
I had the faith. I believe in him. He's actually playing, I'd say, he's either doing non-offensive defense, as in, not, bad.
Yeah, look at that bump, though. That was a good bump on Codster, going for the super safe stuff.
He's lying in wait. I'd love to see him try doing a little bit more cycling, but for now, this is a really great way to, ease into that more defensive role.
Yeah, he's definitely improving significantly as
Colin
unloads
look at
a shot.
Yep,
yeah,
and we
holding Jack there. Great positioning.
Yep.
And
so
honestly, this is kind of close. Yeah.
Yeah, we see Max and Flying Dragon fighting over them power cells. Looks like Dragons is going to go back and do a cycle, which is what we like to see.
Yeah, that's really great. Let's go, Graviton.
Jack and Codster both firing away with 57 seconds left, and we see Dragon back again, assuming the defensive position. As Jack goes to work on the rotation control, almost bumps Colin, but that's okay.
Oh, Flying Dragon almost getting tech there, but Codster not able to bait the tech.
Brennan,
And
he's
really
too
good
OP.
job. Really
He's too
good
OP.
job here. Maktar is now a Graviton fan. Welcome to the club, my friend.
Daviato with a pretty good cycle there. A little jam at the beginning, but that was a very big hopper that helps the Blue Alliance with their contribution. We see right now Daviato actually over Max, and as I say that, Max has a cycle to do, so he takes the team MVP role for now. But
Look at this too from Flying Dragons, just neutralizing Jack from scoring, and we see
I
another
think
climb
Jack
block
was trying to
attempt here.
climb block him.
Oh, that might be climb. That does definitely looks like climb D right there, and some mistakes from the Red Alliance at the end of the match that you don't like to see.
And
But
indeed,
0 techs from Flying Dragon that match.
that
So
is
his average
true.
is now 0.5. You guys are going to need a lot more from him if you want to get that 2 or higher.
And so what we see here is that match. There is a that climb D that we said. Graviton versus Good Vibes, but just plus 20 points to Blue for the climb D.
Okay.
Actually, I guess that should be 25 because it seems like someone didn't park either.
Yeah, missed park, correct.
Yep. So will be plus 25 for the Blue Alliance. And that's that.
Yeah, within
So,
100 points, to be
within
honest.
100, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Within
impressive how much
75,
they've
actually.
improved in such a short time.
We're
Yeah.
so proud.
And really, the unsung hero gotta be Max, just driving that forward, I think, you know. And Daviato also has a great attitude, you know, talking to him, just, you know, when it comes to playing. And even though Graviton still's winless, you know, I think that they've been one of the biggest improvers over the entire TLS season. All right, getting ready for match number 3 here. Good Vibes only up 2-0. And I think Graviton's, you know, playing some of their best XRC sim yet here in TLS.
Absolutely. No robot changes this time around. So, same old from both the Good Vibes and the Gravitons. Gravitonians? Gravitoners? Gravitones.
I have no idea what Jack's trying to do right now.
Don't worry about it.
Oh no! Flying Dragon's immediately getting teched at this match, so that is 1 on the board there. But still well below here, the 2 average. Just going a little bit too aggressive on Jack. Codster struggling with a massive jam here. He's gonna spit out a bunch of balls and get bumped from Flying Dragons. Really great bump there. And oh, Colin has disconnected from the Red Alliance. And Blue Alliance is actually ahead here. Graviton. Jack is like flipping himself over intentionally. They're losing this match. They're playing a 2v3.
Wait, did Jack just fall through the floor for you guys?
Yeah. The ref probably lagged a little bit there, but they're playing a 2v3 right now, and Blue is ahead here. Graviton could potentially get their first win as Colin comes back. He gets flipped immediately.
And Flying Dragon knows better than to go in for the spawn pin. He knows that's just going to be redone or removed. And
yeah, but he got some good bumps on Codster, to be honest, while that whole mess was happening. And unfortunately, Graviton is back at a 3v3, so it's going to be a hard win for them here.
Yes, they've now lost the lead.
But it is close. Daviato and Max scoring really well together. And Flying Dragons
going in for some more good hits on Codster.
Wow, this is really aggressive. Is going to get tech there, so that's his second of the match.
So right now, averaging out to 1 tech per match for 3 total, with 31 seconds left.
And Jack once again trying to flip himself. He is
Yeah, they got the lead back. He's good to just chill, okay?
Yeah.
And with 19 seconds left, it's still mathematically possible for Graviton to win. Practically, probably not, but it could happen.
Yep, Flying Dragons getting in position for climbs early, because remember, they were struggling with Jack's climb block.
And Jack trying to
get
again,
in. Oh,
I don't think any of the Blue Alliance got up, unfortunately, but yeah, the score does stand, so none of them were able to really get up.
Yep, you're correct.
And yeah, that 15-point end game's gonna hurt, but again, another one within 100 points.
Yeah, to be fair, Colin was disconnected and Jack was continually trying to flip himself, but you take those. You take those.
You take those. Especially, like, endgame score 15. All good, bro. Good vibes only. And that means that we are at match point.
Yep, good vibes only, looking to close this one out in 4 matches. Definitely vibing with Graviton.
And so this one, it's going to come down to the wire. We currently have an average of...
So yeah, Flying Dragons, if this is the last match, he needs to get teched 4 times.
5, no? He's only on 3 thus far.
No, he said 4.
3 to me.
Yeah.
He did? He got 3 last match?
You got 2. Oh, DC, Codster? He's back
Codster, again, probably having the loading screen issues, so he DCs, reconnects.
Gonna be late on the auto a little bit here, and Blue Alliance very close to Red Alliance after auto here. But solid safe play here from Flying Dragons, just guarding those balls from Jack, trying to prevent him from getting any seals, making sure his circle's up there, and does pop. Max is going to grab those power cells, and Flying Dragons looking for an opportunity to hold Jack in now, and they get a tech on Jack. Great play. All 3 Graviton members working together to get those extra 25 points.
And it's, you know, right now they're only 40 points down, so a little bit more of that, and they could still be holding this one. Big greedy steal right there from Codster, which Davietto, if he'd driven forward, could have just bopped him. But that's okay. Within 30 points now, so like I said, very close. And Flying Dragon trying to hit Codster a little late there for it to do much, but still definitely warned him that he was there.
Yep. Codster can't play, just carefree for sure. Which is always what you like to see, even if you can't get the bump off on the defender. Make sure that they know that you're there and that they can't be doing that every time.
Exactly. It makes them play a little bit differently. Jack may be getting teched out again, but looks like he's avoided the danger for the most part. 46 seconds left.
A good bump there from Jack onto Max, disrupting the cycle from the Blue Alliances. Max shoots another full cycle into the wall there, getting Jack reset. And Flying Dragons gets teched there, barely, by Codster.
I'm also pretty sure you've done your math wrong, by the way. But that's all.
Okay,
he's only got...
regardless, he needs a lot more than 1 in this match in order to be over 2 per average.
That is true.
Climb block attempt here from Jack yet again.
Jack actually getting teched there. That's massive.
So Flying Dragon's actually contributing more techs, or like for his alliance than against, and he's trying to creep in, but not any room to go.
That's okay. 409 to 520 points. That score will also stand. That's official. And so we end this one, Graviton versus Good Vibes Only. And look at that. They even had more points than Good Vibes did in the end game.
Yeah, so congratulations to the people who predicted lower than 2.
Yay!
7.5K. Big payout for both of these, both Julia and Maktar. And yeah, wow, what a great day of TLS we've had here with episode number 8. Lots of good vibes only playing, which has been super exciting.
Sounds good. And I don't know. I think these have been some great matchups. You know, even if not all of them were super close, we did see some good stuff and some good memery and some good fun. So for that, awesome. Take a look at the rankings.
Rankings are updated, and Good Vibes Only, they're up a few matches, I think, in terms of total number of plays, so they're a little bit higher than maybe they necessarily will be at the end, but currently sitting in 3rd place ahead of Specialists with one more win and losing the tiebreaker to Alliance 4 currently.
And so it seems like, I don't know, it seems like those two are kind of the teams to beat. Have they played each other? I think they have.
Who?
North versus Alliance 4?
Yeah. So North beat Alliance 4, Alliance 4 beat Specialists, but Specialists still have to play against North. Yeah,
that's actually happening tonight at 10:30 p.m., so, you know, all the things are coming to fruition. We're wrapping up some matches.
Interesting to look at the battle for 8th.
Yeah, Guitar Heroes versus Pushbots we're playing tonight. Guitar Heroes versus Pushbots are playing tonight, and that's going to have huge implications on who is the team that gets into the championship. So stay tuned for that. There's only 10 matchups left to be played.
Yeah, but I mean, played in theory.
Played in
there's
real
still
life.
Lots that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, plenty of matches have to be aired. So, you know, where you're gonna be seeing all this spicy content.
Yeah, we actually already have a date for the next episode. It's going to be Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern. So
Wowza.
Not tomorrow, but the day after. And you're going to see Graviton versus Alliance 4. We'll actually have that ready for you. Pushbot versus Jet Black, North versus Jet Black, and the Guitar versus Benchwarmers for sure. Potentially more as well, depending on the scheduling. So, North versus Jet Black, going to be an interesting one. The rest probably... Well, actually, Guitar versus Benchwarmers could be pretty close, too, so...
And if we're quick on schedule, there's Graviton versus Benchwarmers, which could be a banger to end it out.
Huge matchup for sure. The bottom two teams both winless currently. In terms of series, Benchwarmers has pulled out some wins on the in the matches, but yeah, going to be interesting to see what they can do. And yeah, as Javon mentioned, the battle for 8 is going to be interesting. Pushbots and Guitar Heroes really the ones that are fighting for that. Maybe the French team as well. But Jet Black, probably a little bit low because you guys haven't played all that much. You have a lot of matches that haven't aired or haven't been played yet.
Indeed.
And yeah, it's gonna be interesting, but yeah.
With that being said, stay tuned for Tuesday.
Absolutely. Only 10. What was only 10?
Oh, she was saying there's only 10 matchups left to be played. Only 10 matchups left to be played.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of matches that have played those already, so it's definitely busy. We the South versus Plain White. Yep, the scuffed versions. Who would we the South be? Who's the most southern people? Like Texas people, I guess. I don't think we have anybody from Florida.
I'm way south.
Yeah, Alabama.
Are you south or you're not more south than Texas though,
Souther?
right?
Are you souther
I
than
mean-
Texas?
Partly. Depends on what part of Texas you're talking about.
Right. It'd probably just be Texas. Do we do California, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Thanks, guys, for tuning in for TLS Episode 8. Episode 9, as I mentioned, going to be at Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern, so make sure to check that out, because we will have some banging matches coming for you on Tuesday. And it's going to be some fun action, as always, as we kind of come to the final few episodes of our TLS season for regular season, and then we're going to be jumping into playoffs, which is going to be, do or die for a lot of these teams. Well, for all these teams, but going to be exciting.
Yeah, I look forward to it, and I can't wait to see you all then. But in the meantime, do we have any raid requests, or what are we doing?
Let me see who I follow that is up, because we don't have any directed things.
You can just go to Chessbra.
Chessbra is streaming, and they're playing subs. Maybe I'll jump in that. Yeah. We'll raid them. All 10 viewers. This they're a fun chess channel. If you haven't checked them out, check them out, because they're pretty sick.
You can get a bunch of power cells if you go. You can get 250 power cells
Yeah,
if you go.
maybe I'll play with them. They're both, the main two guys are grandmasters, so they're very good at the game. Some of them are considered maybe the best blitz players or bullet players in the world. So check them out. They're a great time, and thanks, guys, for tuning in. We'll see you later.